Hey everyone, this is Marbozir and this is part 17 of Let's Play Civilization 5 Gods and Kings as Austria. So, in this part I'm probably going to finish the game and win a diplomatic victory. All I need to do now is to finish globalization research, build the United Nations and win the vote. The last part, winning the vote, is just a formality at this point. I control most of the city-states in the game already, and I have more than enough gold to get the rest if I want them. I could pretty much bribe every city-state on the map right now, and no one can stop me because no one has more than 1000 gold, or even 500 I think. So anyway, my highest production city right now is Linz, I believe. So I'm going to buy great engineers for faith just to speed up the United Nations once I finish globalization. I can actually grab a great engineer right now. I can grab 2 great engineers. I have more than enough faith saved. The next one will be 1.5k I think, if I remember right. So I should have that much by the time I finish globalization. Yeah, 1.5k for the next one. So I'm just going to wait. One might be enough. I'm not sure how many turns he's going to save me, but it will make it much faster. I think the United Nations take 1.5k hammers to finish, so that's a lot of hammers. That would probably take almost 20 turns. Right, it doesn't really matter what exactly I'm going to build in these cities. Pretty much irrelevant at this point. You're going to stay here. Linz is going to finish a broadcast tower in 5 turns and globalization will be done in 6. I don't really expect anything to happen in this game. Anything major anyway. The only civilization that could maybe try to stop me is Darius. But I really don't think Persians are going to declare war on me. My army is stronger than theirs. I have more than enough defenses to protect myself if he was stupid enough to actually declare war on me. So I really don't think that's going to happen. He's too busy taking Hamburg, which is the last city Mongols have. So Mongols are going to get wiped out from this map before this game is done. Fertilizer stolen. Oh, someone stole my technology? Yeah, that's one outdated technology right now. I wonder who that is. Unidentified spy. Interesting. But technology is like a few hundred years old at this point of the game. They can have it. Alright. I'll just get whatever in these cities.
بكل ربي وفي قلم.
So with 2 great engineers I should easily be able to finish United Nations in 1 turn. I need 1.5k faith to get another one. So that might actually be a bit pointless by the time I get 1.5k. I won't have that much in 5 turns, which is what I would need. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter how many turns exactly it's going to take. I don't really expect anything exciting to happen in this game anymore. So it's pretty much just a formality to end it. I already do have an idea for the next game, which I'm thinking about making it a Pangea map with 3 billion years age. That will make a very mountainous map, which should be different enough from the previous 2 games I played. But we'll see about that. At least that's one of my ideas for the next map. So hey, let me know what you think in the comments below. What I'm looking for are ideas to make maps that have slightly different playstyle. The reason I've been playing Archipelago map in this game, for example, is because the playstyle on Archipelago map is different enough from continents that I played in the previous game as Inca. And Pangea map with 3 billion years will again be quite a bit different from both continents and from Archipelago. So if you have any other ideas for a map that has different playstyle from what I already did, feel free to post about that in comments below. I'm definitely going to use any interesting ideas that create a different enough game. Looks like I'll have to bribe some of the cities. Losing grasp on what? On Wittenberg. Greedy bastards. Let's give them some gold then. There you go. And sit quiet. Workshop. You get out of there. Alright, looks like I'm only going to use one great engineer after all. By the time I get the second one, this will probably be done. I can just buy him directly in Linz as well. I could have done that from the start with the first one. Come on. So the situation that I have in the game right now is one of the big reasons why I tend to avoid really huge maps, especially the biggest map type, because this often leads to a situation where you already know how the game is going to end. I rarely have situations in my games where it's not known who's going to win until the very end of the game. My previous game, where I beat Napoleon with Inca, that was an exception rather than the rule. What often happens is that the game is already decided quite a bit before it actually ends. And I'm obviously not going to stop recording before the game actually ends. So on a map like this is not such a big deal because this isn't going to take all that long. If this was a huge map with many more civilizations, with turns taking that much longer, and with a lot more cities to micromanage, meanwhile, it would take significantly longer to actually play it out until the very end. So that's a big reason why I avoid huge maps. I prefer to play two games on smaller maps with different enough setup to make these two games different from each other than one game on a really large map. It's just more exciting and more interesting, in my opinion. And I just got two great scientists for free. Well, not for free, for the Hubble telescope. That's nice, but it's pretty much irrelevant at this point. I'm about to finish globalization anyway, so they are a bit late to the party. I suppose I could grab some wonders. They probably won't finish by the time I'm done, but hey, I can start. Right, this city is just going to go on wealth for one turn, since this is where I'm getting United Nations. Broadcast tower, stock exchange, or maybe something for happiness. I do have 25, but whatever. And I lost Venice, okay. Greedy bastards want more money. Hiawatha finished Manhattan project, good for him. He could build a few nukes and try to attack me now, take back his capital. If he really wanted to. That wouldn't really change anything in this game. But I almost want one of the AIs to attack me, so that something exciting happens. I could always attack someone myself, but that's a bit pointless. Alright, let's grab the next technology. And another one. I'll just get advanced ballistics. I could build a few nukes before this game actually ends. Factory, stock exchange, doesn't really matter. And now I'm going to start United Nations. Right here. And use my great engineer right away. 11 more turns, right, so I'm going to get one more great engineer on the next turn and just buy him directly in Linz. That should leave me with 3, maybe 4 turns left. Then I have to wait for the actual election, obviously. But 2 great engineers will speed this up quite a lot. It's not like there would be anything exciting going on in the 20 turns if I had to just wait for the United Nations to finish without rushing it. So I'm actually quite glad I didn't spend all that happiness. It's a bit strange how the city-state turn seems to take the longest. Alright. Now Darius is attacking some civilization, probably not me, but I almost hope it's me. Right, let's grab the Great Engineer. And now I'm back to 0 faith. Or 46, but that's pretty much 0. Stadium. Oh, and hey, I could upgrade this artillery. Just because I can. Let's have a look at demographics, actually. Yeah, I'm number 1 in pretty much everything except land. Darius has a bit more. So there's no way he's going to attack me when I have the strongest military on the map. Shame though. I wish he did. I could nuke some of his cities. And yeah, as you can see, the Mongols are no longer in this game. They lost their last city a bit ago, actually. I didn't notice when Hamburg went down. No, I'm not declaring war on anyone. Wow, this is a crap city. I guess it's purely for this copper. And here's another crappy city. Wow, that's just bad. They probably grabbed it for the iron. And here's another crappy city. But at least this one is for uranium and oil. So that's slightly better. Again, and one more turn left on the United Nations. So now I'll just have to wait for the actual election. Nuclear plant, yeah, sure, why not? I could build a nuke, but I don't think I would actually finish it before the game ends. Well, not in Quebec. Quebec is one of my worst production cities on my main island, at least. So now I just need the election, and it should be pretty much done. I could bribe... Oh yeah, I need to bribe some more cities first. I actually lost Sydney and Venice. I could just dump all of my money into these city-states. Come on, give me my turn already. Yeah, the city-states take a while to process. Are you done yet? There we go. Yeah. I need to bribe these cities right now. But I still have to wait for the actual election. That was just the preliminary result. I need to wait 10 turns for the actual election. But I'm definitely going to make sure I have enough cities in my control. I don't want to waste that election and have to wait for yet another one. That would be slightly unfortunate. Can I finish another wonder? No. I'm not even looking what buildings I'm picking right now. It's just a formality. I should hit 2000 score before the game is over. Yeah, I definitely will. So I have to say, this game went better than I expected when I was starting it. I actually feel kind of confident about Emperor difficulty now, but I'm probably going to have the next game on Emperor again. The previous game against Napoleon was much closer than this one. In fact, I could have easily lost that previous game, as you know if you watched it, and if you didn't, I strongly recommend the game with Inca. So I'm thinking the next game will also be on Emperor, but perhaps for different victory type than here. And like I already mentioned, if you have any ideas for interesting map type and interesting map setup that makes the game different enough from continents and Archipelago, post it in the comments below. For now my plan is to make the next game on Pangea map and 3 billion years, which should make it very mountainous. That might be an interesting map type to go for cultural victory on, since it allows for some nice choke points and strategic city placement. That could be interesting. Right, let's grab some happiness, even though I don't need more happiness. Nuclear plant. Or I could build a nuke over here. Did I finish Manhattan project? Yeah, I did, right? So I could build a nuclear missile, but that's going to take 13 turns. I won't be done before this game finishes. Oh well. I kind of wanted to nuke someone right before the game ends. I could always spend my money for that, but I kind of want to keep my money to bribe the city-states. I'll most likely just bribe them all, because I can. Just to make sure. Still need 7 more turns. Come on, hurry up. Are you done yet? The city-states aren't very effective at processing their turn. Definitely not. Oh, and hey, I'm about to get another policy. I think I can get one for more science. Yeah, this should give me at least 100 more science. So let's see, I have 1339. And now I have 1490. Free, not bad. So that was over 100 free science. Not that I really need it at this point. I have all the technologies I need to win the game. Right, I do have limited amounts of uranium, so maybe I should watch out where I'm building the plants. But I don't really care. I don't think I have any more uranium that's not hooked up. I don't see any. Nope, I don't think so. Catherine entered Atomic Era. And she actually built Cristo Redentor. Losing grasp on Venice. I'll just go through all these city-states one turn before the election to make sure they aren't going to lose influence. But for now, I'll just give Venice 500. That's 25 influence. That will be more than enough. Right, it doesn't really matter what I'm going to get here. Hiawatha is trying to
Как тебе понравится,
get influence in Wittenberg. And Greeks are trying to steal Venice from me. And Russians are in Wittenberg as well. Yeah, great, you offer a deal and then you don't want it? Did I actually lose Wittenberg? Yeah, I did. Wow. Scumbags. Now I have 0 influence with Wittenberg. Yeah, see, that's the reason why I'm just going to bribe all these cities. I could send my spy to Wittenberg, but it's not going to be done before the election. I guess they know I'm about to win the game. But it's okay, I have 8000 gold, that's more than enough. Let's see. Is there investor quest anywhere? I don't see one. Not sure what the cheapest city is going to be. 88. Ally nobody, I'll just give it 1000. Oh, that wasn't enough. There we go. Now it was. Let's check some other cities. 65. Okay, I could get that. I'll keep my money for now. So I guess the AI knows I'm about to win the game. Well, they do know the United Nations vote is coming up, and they do know I control majority of the city-states. So I suppose that is the smart thing to do, to try to prevent me from winning. Still, I do have more than enough gold. I could switch some of my cities to wealth production just to make sure, but I don't think it's needed. 6,000 should be enough, and I will have over 6,000. I'll just grab every single city-state one turn before the election. How am I losing it already? Oh, 63 out of 60. Alright, because I gave it 1000. Didn't I give it 250 right after that? Have some more gold, greedy bastards. Broadcast tower. Three more turns. Come on. I almost want Darius to attack me right now. This would make the last few turns more exciting. But I don't think he will. Yeah, everyone is trying to steal my city-states now. They can try. Maybe I should switch some cities to wealth production. But there are only 2 turns left, so I should be okay. I can bribe at least 3 more cities with 5,000 gold. Possibly 4. Right, it doesn't matter what I'm building now. Let's check out the victory progress screen. Yeah, projected votes for me 11. So I would have to lose 2 cities and not be able to get them back. Not going to happen. Come on, hurry up. If I had less gold, I would just switch the majority of my cities to wealth production to get more. But it's not needed, so I'm not doing that. And I know none of the AIs is particularly wealthy. The richest civilization was the Persians, I believe. And I don't remember them having more than 1000 gold. Yeah, he has 7 gold right now. Hiawatha has 0. Alexander probably has 0. Catherine has 188. And the Japanese have 137. So they definitely aren't wealthy. Alright, I have 1 turn left, so I'm just going to bribe these cities. 108 away. 91 away, okay. No, that's a bit too much. Wittenberg, 73. More? Okay, this is enough. 75 influence out of 60. Let's grab 1 more city or 2 more cities. 108. 91. Okay, I can grab this one. No one is aligned with it. There we go. And I have enough gold to get 1 more. Let's grab this one. Or the one with 91 ahead of me. There we go. This should be more than enough. That should give me 14 votes, I think. 13 votes. So I would have to lose 4 city-states on the next turn. During the AI turn. Probably not going to happen. So I should be about to win the game. Come on. Yeah, they failed in Belgrade. But even if they succeeded, it wouldn't really do much. The Russians failed too in Singapore. This is pretty much over now. Yes, I know you're processing your city-states. Can you hurry up with that? Persia bribed Rio? How did they have enough gold for that? And there we go. Let's vote. Obviously, I'm just going to vote for anyone, I suppose, doesn't matter. And there we go, I won with 12 votes, so this game is pretty much done now. And like I said before, my idea for the next game was the Pangea map with 3 billion years. Perhaps I could try Cultural Victory, we'll see about that. If you have any ideas for interesting map types and setups, post it in the comments below. But for now, thanks for watching this, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I'll see you next time.